Hello everyone, my name is Denise Jones and today I will talk to you about secondhand smoke and the toxic chemicals that secondhand smoke consists of. I will also talk to you about the diseases caused by secondhand smoke and the effects they have on adults and children. And finally, I will talk about how we can protect ourselves and our children from secondhand smoke. According to the 2014 Surgeon General's report, there have been more than 20 million smoking-related deaths in the United States since 1964. 2.5 million of those deaths were among non-smokers who died from exposure to secondhand smoke. During that same period, 100,000 babies have died due to secondhand smoke. In the U.S., the cost of extra medical care, illnesses, and deaths caused by secondhand smoke are $10 billion per year. Secondhand smoke is just as dangerous as smoking because it causes some of the same health problems as if you were a person who smoked. What is secondhand smoke? According to www.publichealth.com, secondhand smoke is a mixture of two forms of tobacco smoke, and they are side stream smoke and mainstream smoke. Side stream smoke is smoke from a lighted end of a cigarette, pipe, or cigar. Mainstream smoke is smoke inhaled and then exhaled by a person who is smoking. According to www.cancerdeck.org, secondhand smoke is classified as a known Class A human carcinogen, a cancer-causing agent, by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. The Environmental Protection Agency estimated that those who inhale secondhand smoke risk of lung cancer rose 38%. Side stream smoke has a higher concentration of cancer-causing agents, carcinogens, and is more toxic than mainstream smoke. Side stream smoke has smaller particles than mainstream smoke. These smaller particles penetrate deeper into the lungs and the body cells more easily. Non-smokers who breathe in secondhand smoke are exposed to nicotine and toxic chemicals as if they were smokers also. There is no safe level of exposure to secondhand smoke. Breathing even a little secondhand smoke can be harmful to your health, according to the U.S. Surgeon General. According to an article written by Dr. Dean Cunningham entitled "Secondhand Smoke Raises Heart Disease Risk," and it states, within minutes of exposure to secondhand smoke, the blood vessels that nourishes the heart are weakened. The normal heart rate becomes low and the blood pressure is increased. Within 30 minutes of exposure to secondhand smoke, an increase in platelet clumping occurs, which causes a risk of blood clots, heart attacks, or stroke. What are the toxic chemicals in secondhand smoke? I will name some of the toxic chemicals, and I will show you examples of some of the products that we use in our home that use some of the same similar toxic chemicals in them. Acetic acid, which the household product that we use is vinegar. This is a toxic chemical that's found, one of the toxic chemicals that's found in secondhand smoke. Stearic acid, which is candle wax. This is a product also found in secondhand smoke. Some of these toxic chemicals that I'm mentioning now, some of them, there are more also, but this is just a few of them. These same toxic chemicals are used to lace tobacco that is used to make cigarettes and tobacco or cigars. Okay. Vinyl chloride. This is a PCV pipe that came from a local hardware store. The vinyl chloride, which is a toxic chemical, is used to make this. The chemical that is used to make this is also laced in tobacco to make cigarettes and cigars. Okay. Arsenic. Arsenic can also be found in bug spray. This is also laced in tobacco to make cigarettes and cigars. It's just an example, but that same chemical is found in these products that I'm showing you. Cadmium, which is used, a chemical is used to make batteries. Okay. Ammonia is another chemical, a toxic chemical, and that is used in some of our household products like Comet, washing detergent, and dishwashing detergent. All of these items contain ammonia. That's amazing that some of our own household products, they've laced it in tobacco to make cigarettes and cigars. It's poisonous. Butane, which is also used in lighter fluid. This is used to lace tobacco. Toluene is another toxic chemical that's used to lace tobacco, and that's found in paint that we use in our household, in our homes. Naphthalene. That particular toxic chemical is found in mothballs. And other toxic chemicals that are found are benzene, which is an ingredient in gasoline, formaldehyde, which is used to embalm dead bodies, and methanol, which is used as an ingredient, toxic chemical in rocket fuel. Okay. According to an article written by David Kessler entitled "Tobacco Companies Control Nicotine Levels in Cigarettes," and it states, toxic chemicals are used in tobacco to increase the amount of nicotine that is delivered to the smoker, or that the smoker inhales. Okay, for an example, ammonia, which I mentioned was a toxic chemical used to lace tobacco. Ammonia is one of the many toxic chemicals used by tobacco companies in a process called tobacco blending. Ammonia interacts with the sugar in the tobacco, which affects the amount of nicotine the smoker inhales. According to www.everydayhealth.com, nicotine is a chemical in tobacco that is addictive as heroin or cocaine. Each time you inhale cigarette smoke, nicotine goes deep into your lungs where it is rapidly absorbed into your bloodstream. Inhaled nicotine reaches your brain faster than drugs that are administered through vein intravenously. Diseases caused by secondhand smokes in adults and children. In children, secondhand smoke causes respiratory infections, sudden infant death syndrome, which is also called crib death, chronic bronchitis, ear infections, allergies, and pneumonia. The diseases that secondhand smoke causes in adults, some of them rather, are coronary heart disease, lung cancer, infertility, increased heart rate, and increased blood pressure. Did you know that lung cancer is the most fatal of all types of cancer worldwide? How to protect yourself and your children from secondhand smoke. I would just give a list of a couple of them. Sit in non-smoking sections when you eat out or travel. Number 2, do not allow smoking in your home, car, or around your children. 3, do not keep ashtrays in your home. 4, request babysitters or other caregivers not to smoke around your children, even if it's in their own home. Number 5, if you are visiting a friend's home who is a smoker, try to socialize outside wherever possible. And number 6, if smoking is allowed on your job, ask your employer if you can work near those who are non-smokers. In conclusion, the source of most secondhand smoke is cigarettes, followed by pipes, cigars, and other tobacco products. Remember, there is no safe exposure to secondhand smoke. When you or your child is in the presence of a person smoking, you and that child inhale the same dangerous toxic chemicals as the smoker. There is approximately 69 toxic chemicals in tobacco, the main ingredient in cigarettes and cigars, that has been identified as cancer-causing agents. When a non-smoker inhales secondhand smoke, it can be detrimental to their health. We must, as adults, take the first step to protect ourselves and our children. I hope you have enjoyed this speech. Thank you.